Hey there, toy collector friends and fans of Doctor Who alike. Welcome back to the channel. I'm the Triple TC, that's the time-travelling toy collector, which is never more true than now. Today we're having a quick look at the Doctor Who Fourth Doctor set of figures, The Ruins of Skaro, which is an online exclusive for Character Options, the toy producers Character Options, and it's in this beautiful 60th anniversary packaging, which I adore. I love the clean lines of it. I love the nice use of the logo and the beautiful white and blue text. So you can see that the pack has two Movellans and a Dalek with bombs, which is an if you like, an adjustment to how it's been referred to in previous releases, such as through Eagle Moss, etc. But it is essentially a Dalek that's being sent to self-destruct to cause maximum destruction. The Movellans come with two handheld weapons. Total disclosure, I have already taken these out because it's such a faff with the plastic ties, or the ties that hold them in. So I took the liberty of removing that to save time within the video. So I hope that doesn't detract from your experience here. I'm also going to let you have a look at the back of this box. Top and the sides are all very sort of normal. And there's the text. I'm not going to have it on there forever, but if you just want to have a read through, I just love the presentation. I love the presentation of this box. Whilst I'm here, before we go to actually looking at the toys themselves, it would be fantastic if you could smash the like button for this video, and additionally offer a subscription to the channel. It's completely free, and it would really help me get towards my next significant milestone in terms of subscribers. So if you do feel so inclined, as I say, it's completely free, it's commitment free as well. So just add a subscription to the channel and smash the like button while you're down there. Anyway, back to the here and the now. This is a beautiful set. If you've not read it all, then you could always pause, but I'm about to move away from it. The bottom, the top, and the sides, all demonstrating the very loveliness of the 60th anniversary and beyond. And it's a very nice set. It's well packaged, and there is also, and again, this I haven't gone into any detail when I took it out, so this will be a joint exploration. That there does appear to be, finally, a bit of a diorama that we can use. Some of the other sets that have come from Character Options haven't actually had much in the way of usable dioramas, in my opinion. So I've never really had anything to display them with. So it's a top opening box. I've opened it up already, as I mentioned, but it does make it very easy to get everything out. So I don't want to do any sort of awkward, he says, awkward cutting away. Let's just get the whole thing up and out of the box, he says, hoping it all goes smoothly. There we are. Let's pop that box out of the way. And everything is in nice bubble packaging, as you can see. Now, as I mentioned, I have already released the figures, so I'm going to take them out and pop them into the review area. Please don't mess about and now feel trapped and give me grief, because that's frustrating. I must say, there is something about these Movellan figures which I really like. I mean, I always knew I was going to like them, but I'm going to lay this one down. It's a bit overworked. I'm going to take this out. I know that the guns are still in there. I'll rescue those in a moment. But this is the diorama. There's guns on the wall. Nice touch. Monitor screens, which are showing Daleks. There's a picture of Davros there, the creator of the Daleks. And I think it's a really interesting display piece. I'm going to move the actual Dalek out of the way. I'm just going to see how well this actually works with the Movellan figures. We've got some lovely articulation here. I mean, other people, you've got, butterflies, minor, but they're there at the shoulders. You've got some elbow and a little bit of upper arm bicep rotation. The wrists, there's a bit of movement in, not a huge amount. I wouldn't want to force it. Obviously knees and hips and so on. We've also got a bit of outward movement on the hips, which is nice. But yeah, I don't think there's anything in the waist there. that we can meaningfully use. No. Let me just pop these. Let me see if I can pop the Dalek out of my way for now. I don't want to send things flying. Yeah, it's not. It's a bit of a wobbly set, so it's got 1970s Doctor Who written all over it, really, hasn't it? But yeah, I mean, again, the detailing on these figures, the detailing on the shoulders, which I think is part of their power supply there as well. The belt. I mean, it just exudes. As I say, well, it's a combination of 1970s. You don't want to stand up as well, do you? You're going to be one of those figures that requires a distinct amount of wibbly wobbliness. Oh, maybe not. It's about getting it just right. There you go. That was exciting, wasn't it? So let me just lift this slightly and possibly even zoom in a bit more. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, that's, I think as a diorama, that looks really nice. So I could use this. And there's some, you can see there's footprints all on the floor of their shiny Movellan base, which I hadn't noticed till I was looking at it through the camera. And I think that's really a really nice detail. Do you see that there? All of the footprints. And it's good because I had a bit of a worry when I first took the figures out about the stains on the boots. You can see around the boots there. I thought, my God, the plastic is yellowing already. What a hideous situation to be in. But now I'm thinking, well, no, actually, that's the mud of Skaro. That's a Skaro-esque mud that they are demonstrating there. So let's kick off with the Dalek in the set first. It does have posable appendages. The head rotates, as you would hope the head would rotate. The eye stalk does move, but it's extremely stiff, and I just am loath to overly try to articulate it because I've just got visions of it snapping off. It might be me being overly sensitive to it, but I can live with it where it's positioned. I love the pupil. It's very nicely done, and the discs are beautifully done there on the eye stalk, as you can see. Yeah, it's the slats are lovely. The placement of the bombs is sort of wonderfully haphazard. If you see that there, which really does exude 1970s continuity. They're just sort of on there, and good luck, really. And I really like that. I'm kind of here for that, because to be fair, that's sort of screen accurate, isn't it? That's how we saw this. They were all sort of just attached where they could, and a bit cramped up in different places. I think that's I kind of, it amuses me. I don't know whether it should amuse me or not, but it does amuse me. And it's got the wheels underneath with a bit of a steering wheel at the front, but it does glide nicely. You can't really see it there, but it does move quite freely along. Apologies that you couldn't really see that. That was very BBC. I'll do it that way. But yeah, so it's very free moving. But again, we've seen these Dalek molds before, hence me not going into a huge amount of detail, but I will pop it down over here so we keep it in shot. But it's these are the figures that are really, you know, today's main feature, and I think they are beautifully crafted. I think that the face sculpts that we've got there are beautifully crafted. Let's see if I can get in a bit closer on that face sculpt. Yeah, there we go. I think that is a beautifully crafted face sculpt. I think the design of the figure is lovely. It's very evocative, of course, as you would hope it would be. You'll see here on the boots the yellow that was so concerning me initially, until I came to realise, and I really hope that I've realised correctly, that it's by design. Look at that, the silver trim on the boots there. Very 1970s future right there. That it's actually designed that way to give the character a little trace of what we've referred to in the box set title as the ruins of Skaro, and they've brought a bit of those ruins in. I think I just upset the balance there, so it might fall over. Again, here we have another one. I recall them being, I'm going to be a bit controversial now, so apologies. I recall the Movellans being I mean, obviously they were played by male and female actors of the time. But I seem to remember it being a sort of an androgynous species. I mean, no, they're androids, spoiler alert, but they're androids. But I believe they presented as kind of androgynous. And I'm not entirely sure these figures echo that degree of androgyny. As again, we can see some of that distressing, the sands of Skaro on the shoes, the holiday resorts of Skaro, even down to the buttons on the unit that they have on their belts. Yeah, that's coloured with reds and greens. You can see the buckle there, the ports to hold stuff. I think that's where they would hang their weapons. I don't know if that actually works. I've not tried it. I will maybe try it in a second. Bear with me. But I think they look really good together. I'm just going to try and pop out one of the weapons. I'm not going to pop out both of them because that's possibly overkill. I'm looking at the weapon and I can't actually see. I'm going to pick this one up because it's the one most likely to fall over. If there is a way, I mean, there might be, and I might be missing it. Okay, I take it back. So you can actually, I don't know whether this is supposed to happen, but you can actually store the weapons on the belt there. As I say, I don't know if it's intended to be stored there, but you can do it. It's a thing you can do should you wish to do it. And doesn't that Movellan look delighted at the prospect? The actual handling of the device, you've got a single bar, let's see if you can see that, on the inside of the weapon, which will fit, he says, he hopes, into the hand of the Movellan. It doesn't on that arm. It might do on this one. We shall see. Yes, on this one, much easier. I don't know whether that's accurate or not. So there we go. That one fits a bit better. I could well be doing something wrong there, but I'm doing it slightly hurriedly for the purposes of the video. But you know, you get the idea, and it is good. And we've also got the spares there on the back wall. And you can probably do a better job of it than I have if you spend a bit more time than I am now messing with it. But this is sort of, if you like, a semi-immediately out of the box review and response to this. So there you go. That's what they look like close to each other. Let's come back a little bit out of the diorama. There we've got our friend the Dalek challenging the Movellans, and then giving it a bit of a bzz bzz from their arm cannon. I must admit, as I say, I don't know whether you're supposed to be able to attach them like that to the figure, but I'm really jolly pleased that we did, because I think that's quite fun. And it's handy storage. So, well-detailed figures, well-articulated overall, although the arms are a little bit spindly, and I do feel the fragility of the eye stalk at the very least on the Dalek, so my intent to use it in any kind of rigorous posing for photographs, etc., is unlikely. But that doesn't mean it can't be done, and you may have a copy that you're more happy to over time manipulate more and more, and it becomes an easier task. The diorama, I really like it. I think it adds a lot. And I will use it for the sort of closing photos. I will do more photos with these in the fullness of time, which you will see over on my Instagram channel, which is Time Travelling Toy Collector, so by all means go and check that out. If you're a collector of action figures and a collector of Doctor Who in particular, then this is a no-brainer purchase. I really like it, and also it's kind of good weapons army builder as well. So if you're someone who likes to be able to do some really epic photo shoots, and you want to build your Movellan army, which so far we've not been able to do, and also up the ante with your number of self-sacrificing Daleks, shall we say, then this is the set to go for. And it's a beautiful, beautiful set of figures. Again, I was very worried about the yellowing of the feet. Now I see those track marks on the base of the diorama. I'm kind of far more inclined to sort of appreciate that detail, because it's clearly the sands of Skaro. At least that's what I'm going with. So if anyone's got a different take on that, by all means let me know in the comments, and I look forward to hearing from you. I heartily commend this box set to you, so please go and get it. It's an online exclusive, as mentioned, so you will have to go to character options online and order it there. I think it's limited to a certain number per person, but you know, you can always go back and order some more. I don't believe it's a limited edition, so I don't think on that point it's too fragile a set of stock. I don't think it's like the 14th Doctor's sonic screwdriver, for example. Anyway, I think it's great. I really hope you managed to pick this up if you are a collector or are indeed a fan. If not, and you've seen the video and you've gone, well, you know what, actually, I'm glad I gave it a pass, but you know, it was interesting to see what they look like out of the box, then I just appreciate you spending the last 16 or so minutes with me. I hopefully will see you in a future video. Remember, please do subscribe to the channel and also smash the like button. And I really hope you'll be a part of me getting to that next threshold video milestone. Anyway, I've been the Time Travelling Toy Collector. You've been a wonderful audience, and this has been the Ruins of Skaro 3-figure set from Character Options, featuring the Dalek with bombs and 2 Movellans soldiers complete with their firearms, which it turns out we can attach to the belts, and of course that rather sweet little diorama behind it. You take care. It just remains for me to say that a thing of beauty really is a toy forever. I look forward to seeing you in a future video. Bye bye for now.